What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Today is August 14th, 2019. We are gonna have a little bit of coffee and crypto this morning. Again, I hope you're having a phenomenal day, I wanna welcome you again to the channel. First thing I want to talk about is I am going to be launching a new YouTube channel that is focused on cryptocurrency and personal finance. Pretty much because my personal YouTube is just it's a mess of different topics because I'm obsessed with about a bunch of different topics. So I'm really going to focus on my personal channel, really being about personal development, personal growth, how you can really, it's really about developing yourself on the inside, because it doesn't matter how much money you have, what your relationships look like. Nothing on the outside really matters if inside you don't have your ish together. But also I am very passionate. I'm obsessed with cryptocurrency in this market and helping other people navigate this market. So it's very important to me that I help you guys get that. And so I want to make a channel really focused to that. So that being said, let's hop into it. August 14th, what does August 14th look like for us today? Well, we're on Yahoo Finance and the crypto market is down today. Bitcoin is down 3.6%. On the 24 hours, Ripple down almost 2%, Ethereum down 1.35%, Bitcoin Cash down almost 3%. So the market as a whole is definitely down for the 24 hours, even the past 7 days. However, Bitcoin, at least for the past 3 months, is still up pretty nicely. But the rest of the altcoin market, this market right now, it's just dead energy, dead volume. And so it's easy to manipulate. It's easy to shake out weak hands. So, but in other news, the Dow Jones, it tumbles 400 points after bond market flashes a recession warning. This is just, the revolution will be televised. Okay, in fact, I'm gonna write that down as a future video. But the Dow Jones is a terrible indicator of the United States economy. Because the average American doesn't even have $1,000. So they're not investing in stocks. They're not investing in equities. They're not investing in bonds. They're just trying to survive. So the bond market, the bond market and the equities market is really just being propped up by banks. The biggest investors in the stock market right now are big banks, even the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve is buying up equities. So are big banks. So are big hedge funds. Those are the ones that are battling each other on the equities market. It's not the average American. The average American is just barely keeping their head above water. So that being said, we continue to test this, high 26, even $20,000 mark. But really, time will tell. Time will tell what's going to happen. But today, Dow tumbles 400 points. We got a lot of crazy stuff going on with this trade war with China. In my personal opinion, we are in the beginning of World War III. Okay, World War III is not going to be fought with guns. It's going to be fought with computers. It's going to be fought with money. And it's going to be Asia versus the West. It's all lining up. They're posting it all over the internets. You got crazy stuff going on in Asia, China really stepping up, really wanting to become the number one in the world, number one economy, number one government, number one currency, all of those different types of things. So that's really what World War III is going to be about, in my opinion. It's a currency war. It's a very it's going to be like nothing we've ever seen, and it's already begun, guys. It's already begun. It's already unfolding. Okay, this trade war, these tariffs, all of these things that are happening, the civil unrest going on in Hong Kong, everything is happening. The evolution is being televised. And you, if you're watching this show, you have an opportunity to invest in the most powerful tool in this war, and that is cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies. This is the new paradigm. Regardless of what's happening in the old paradigm with these governments fighting each other, okay, then you've got in the background cryptocurrencies that are just emerging, and they're going to change everything. So let's take a look at the charts. Dow Jones down, like I said, daily chart right here. Okay, pretty clear trend line right here. Let's see what happens with it. You know, again, only time will tell. I would not personally invest in equities at all right now. And that's for another video, is really my investment strategy, what I would call my $1 billion investment strategy that I learned from Mike Maloney, which is one of Robert Kiyosaki's advisors. Right now, I don't buy high and sell low. And so why would I buy any Dow Jones stock, excuse me, when it's testing, when it's approaching, when it's playing with all-time highs? Like, I'm not going to do that. That doesn't make any sense. But metals, on the other hand, man, gold is just killing it right now. Killing it. So, man, these are the undervalued assets that you really should be looking at, is precious metals and cryptocurrencies. Precious metals is actually where I got my start in investing back in 2006. So, I mean, I'm well versed in gold and silver, and to me, these are undervalued assets, just phenomenal. These are, obviously, you wish you would have got in a few months ago, back when we were, 12, 1300, but now we're freaking 14, 1500. Let's look and see real quick exactly. Bam, $1,516 per ounce for gold, $17.27 for silver. I mean, these are freaking deals, guys. These are deals. Again, history does not repeat itself, but it rhymes. Okay, throughout history. I mean, going back as far as Rome, okay, all government manipulated monetary systems always crash. They always go to zero. And when that happens, there becomes a mass awakening. One day, Joe Sixpack, who's going to work every day, gets his paycheck, and his paycheck every single week buys less and less and less. Less gasoline, less groceries, less brewskis. Okay? One day he wakes up and says, man, I have got to do something to preserve my purchasing power, because these dollars are going down the toilet. And traditionally, historically, people have always gone back to gold and silver during these collapses of empires, like Rome, like the last fall was the English reign on the world with the pound. And then Bretton Woods came in, boom, we replaced that with the dollar. Okay, so gold, great deal. Silver, great deal. I mean, look at this. I mean, we're still real. This is good. I mean, look, this was back in 2016. Oh, I'm trying to go to 2011. 2011 one was we right there. Look at that all-time high, 47, 48, almost $50. So, I mean, at today's prices, I mean, you are at $17, even at a premium. If you're paying $18, you're still, I mean, you still got a chance of doubling your money. So do you really think that in the next, let's say 2 to 5 years, that you are going to double your money in the stock market? That means if you invest in Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Facebook, Google, that those companies are going to have to double in value for you to double your money. So do you think that Apple is going to go from a $1 trillion company to a $2 trillion company in the next 2 to 5 years when it's taken them over 30 years to get to where they are right now? Same thing goes for Amazon. Amazon, $1 trillion company. You think it's really going to go to a $2 trillion company in the next 2 to 5 years? That's the bet that you're making. That's the investment that you're making. Is, do I think I'm going to double my money with this investment? And from my research, I don't think you're going to double your money in the stock market in the next 2 to 5 years. Whereas I think in metals, you got a better chance than in the stock market. And crypto, even more so. Even more so. Again, Bitcoin, if you've seen my other video about the 1000x opportunity that I think that we have at our fingertips right now, Bitcoin is the greatest returning investment in the history of mankind. History. Nothing even comes close to the returns that Bitcoin has already provided. Already. And we're just getting started. So Bitcoin right now, like I said, down. We're down. TradingView, Binance is saying that we are sitting at $10,518. This past week, we have tested, I should go right here. We've tested about that in the past few weeks. We've tested, but been rejected at that 12,000. Okay, we're now under the, let me pull it up. I can't remember which green was. The 50-day. So we're now below the 50-day. Just trying to climb back up. So again, guys, it's not trying to time the market. It's about time in the market. It's about having your long-term perspective on where do I think this investment's going to be in 2, 5, 20 years from now. That is how you win the game of investing. Okay, that is how you win the game. Got another video for you on the #1 quality or character of world-class investors. Okay, long term, Warren Buffett. I'd be interested to know what is the longest investment that he's still holding on to. So right now, great time to buy in. Great time to buy into Bitcoin. Don't listen to the news. Don't listen to the short-term noise. Just dollar cost average in every paycheck, allocating a certain percentage into this new asset class. XRP just freaking flat, just for lack of better words, dead. This is my #1 coin. I love XRP. I think they've got the very best chance of mass adoption in the next 12 to 24 months. Just what they're doing, a lot of big moves compared to any other cryptocurrency. And if you watched my video yesterday or the day before, the name of the game right now, guys, is mass adoption. Mass adoption. And with any new technology, mass adoption always starts at the top with big institutions. So Ripple's recent investment in MoneyGram, all of Ripple's partnerships with all of the biggest banks in the world, I think that fundamentally Ripple has the best shot of mass adoption, really taking off. And guys, right now sitting at 29 cents I mean, I remember two things. Number one, I remember buying XRP at 0.6 of a penny. 0.6 of a penny. And I remember Ripple being at $3.35. Okay. So I would do almost anything to go back in time and to invest every last penny I had in XRP when it was 0.6 of a penny, and to have sold when it was $3.35. But there's nothing I can do about the past. But I can see, again, the past does not repeat itself, but it does rhyme. So for the simple fact that Ripple is sitting at 30 cents and it's already hit $3.35 based on pure hype, pure just irrational speculation, in my opinion, when this thing really takes off, you will wish that you sold one of your kids to buy as much XRP as you get your hands on. So right now, sitting, and it's just flat right here, guys, just trading in this range. We'll see if we dip lower. I mean, we've just been testing this trend line since freaking August of last year. It's been a brutal year, guys, but patience. Just be patient. Your patience will pay off in the long term. That is the real test that's being presented to us right now. EOS, same thing. Trading very, very flat. This market's just flat, guys. No real volume coming in. There's a lot of fundamental developments. However, the price hasn't caught up to those fundamental develops, but I'm quite certain it will. Okay, same thing with Tron. Tron has dipped below this line that I drew. Oh my gosh, we're sitting under 2 cents right now. Holy moly. These are freaking deals, guys. In my opinion, these are instant returns. You just got to wait to cash out. Okay? In the news, XRP price analysis and prediction for August 13th, Ripple and MoneyGram will beat Libra by Facebook. I talked about this the other day. This is big stuff, guys. Big stuff. Presently, the XRP cryptocurrency is the third one on the market in terms of capitalization. I use Google Finance, which is, I think, a little bit truer. And I mean, we're talking about Ripple is number 2 at $29 billion market cap versus number 3, Ethereum at $22 billion. Okay? So I think it's number 2. I really think it's number 1, which is 12.8 billion. I just showed you a different number, 29 billion. The XRP is currently trading at 29.75. Unfortunately, this digital asset has been declining recently, testing local minimums as well as other altcoins. Like I said, we are testing this support line that we've been testing now for a year. A year. Just keep on buying more, guys. Not financial advice, so do your research. Anyway, Ripple has become a partner of MoneyGram, investing $30 million in the second largest company in the field of money transmissions. The blockchain company is planning to invest $20 million more in the upcoming 2 years. Such cooperation may become a good help to the digital asset so that the quotations may bounce off the nearest support level. MoneyGram, in its turn, started using XRapid by Ripple, which received necessary liquidity on August 3rd. Use of this product is the main condition of the bargain for the $30 million. XRapid uses the XRP token for instant calculation of money, or I should say circulation or transmission of money, but again, instant. Okay, according to the Ripple CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, the company paid quite a high price for this bargain. However, in the long run, such cooperation may become much more important for the crypto community than Libra project for Facebook. I agree. The quotations of MoneyGram stocks have been falling momentarily by 80% from $1.39 in April to June of 2019. Nonetheless, since the start of the cooperation with Ripple, the quotations have been growing. The stock price at the moment is reaching $3.88. Anyway, partnership with MoneyGram is one of the quality ways of using the digital asset, which may influence positively the final price of the XRP. What is more, the company keeps signing contracts with various financial enterprises. So again, same graph I showed you. I mean, just don't look at the current price. You've got to have a long-term perspective. I'll tell you what, guys, you guys are just giving me tons of content. Okay, so on D1, the quotations of the XRP remain inside the skewed triangle and are testing the support line. As long as a long-term tendency remains descending, the currency is going to keep declining, but only upon breaking through the support line and securing below it. The goal of the descending is near 16 cents. The declining dynamics of the MACD confirms the overall falling. However, if the bulls recover their spirits and decide to buy the cryptocurrency, a bounce to the resistance at 43 cents may follow. On the H4 chart, the XRP USD, the market has formed a long-term descending channel inside a midterm one. Such a picture suggests subsequent breakaway of the minimum at 28.94 or 28.94 and a decline to 2,700. However, until a black cross on the stochastic is formed, a breakaway of the local resistance and a rise to 32 cents should not be excluded. I'm not really a big TA person, guys. I don't think that I don't think the past dictates the future. So again, I'm looking long-term. I have long-term targets. I believe long-term, 2 to 5 years, Ripple has a really good chance of being the first quadrillion-dollar company on the planet. So I'm looking at that. I've researched that. I have my support, which would support that. Okay? So, guys, it's a crazy market today, but when there's blood in the streets, get your checkbook out or your wallet, because who the heck uses a checkbook anymore? Anyways, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate you watching it. Again, watch out for my new channel on YouTube that is going to be focused on cryptocurrencies and personal finance, investing, getting out of debt, getting rich, guys. Okay? So, appreciate you so much. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.